Greetings everybody and welcome back to Wager.tv. I'm Pavlos here to break down some EPL matches for Saturday. We got two great games, but before that we have two 4% best bets loaded for Saturday and Sunday respectively. 10 and 3 run in 4% releases last month, plus 24 units, and we've been consistently hitting those on a 63% win rate or better over the last year, dating back to December of 2024. 63% in 4% releases, 99 and 58 run in the last 12 months, plus 108 units. Let's go for win 100 and 101 with these two 4% best bets for Saturday and Sunday. You can find those at wt.buzz/pl. One of them is a same game parlay, and we've been hitting those on an 80% win rate since July, 31 and 8 for plus 85 units and some change. Of course, you'll also find my free plays. I'll have 4 EPL free plays and one extensive free play for the MLS Cup final between Inter Miami and Vancouver on Saturday. But first, we're gonna break down this in this video 2 EPL matches for Saturday. Starting off with Aston Villa versus Arsenal, the early kickoff at 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Keep in mind that these matches always are weird, these early kickoffs, especially in the EPL. Aston Villa plus 330 underdogs at home. The draw is at plus 253. Arsenal minus 110 favorites on the road. Spread is set at half a goal and the total is set at 2.25 as the books are expecting a tight match here. Now this looks like a dangerous match for the Gunners. As you know, Aston Villa, they're on a 6-match winning streak in all competitions and have also won 12 of last 14. So they only lost to Liverpool and go-ahead Eagles in the Europa League. So Aston Villa on an 8-match winning streak at home. That includes a 1-0 win for over Manchester City. So they can definitely be a problem to Arsenal here. Arsenal coming off a clean sheet win versus Brentford by 2-0, just days after their 1-1 draw versus Chelsea on the road. We cast our 3% ticket with the first half under in that match, and we're going to do it again. The exact same bet. The first half under is at minus 120. Now Aston Villa, in first halves at home, they have 3 wins, 3 draws and 1 loss. So in 7 matches, 7 first half goals, an average of exactly 1 first half goal per game. But just 2 of their 7 first halves at home had 2 or more first half goals. Now Arsenal in first half on the road, they have 2 wins, 3 draws, 2 losses. And those 7 first halves on the road had 5 goals, so really low totals in those first halves. That's an average of 0.71 first half goals per game, and just 1 of their 7 away first halves produced 2 or more goals. And the first half goals in head-to-head matches between Aston Villa and Arsenal in the last 2 seasons, 1-0-0-1. So they take it really slow against one another. So for a final thought in this match, we have entered a period of, with a very congested schedule. Teams are playing every 3 days and will be playing every 3 days for the foreseeable future till the end of December. So teams are more tired than usual. There's more injuries and more rotation. So teams are not playing to their full potential. So all things considered, I'm going with the first half under 1 goal at minus 120 here. I think that there is a bigger chance of seeing 0 or 1 first half goals than seeing 2 or more. So first half under 1 goal minus 120. But before we go to our next free play, I want to invite you guys to like and subscribe to our channel. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about these matches and how you're gonna bet them. Now onwards to our next free play. I'm gonna go with a match between Tottenham and Brentford at 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturday. This is the first match between current Tottenham coach Thomas Frank and his former employers, Brentford, as he made his name coaching the Bees, and he was snatched by Tottenham in the off-season. Tottenham plus 140 favorites at home. The draw is at plus 240, and Brentford plus 200 underdogs on the road. The spread is set at a quarter goal, and the total is set at 2.5 goals. I like the over here, the over 2.5 goals. So right off the bat, again, this looks like a match with goals. Tottenham, they have the most overs in the EPL this season with a 10 and 4 to the over 2.5 goals and an average of 2.9 goals per match. At home, they're just 4 and 3 to the over 2.5 goals with an average of 2.4 goals per match. So They're currently on a 6-0 run to the over 2.5 goals in all competitions. They've opened up really a lot. They're also 5-1 to the over 3.5 goals in their last 6 matches, conceding 2+ goals in each of the last 5. So I think Brentford could potentially hurt them here. Brentford, they're 9-5 to the over 2.5 goals, an average of 3.1 goals per match. 4-3 to the over 2.5 goals on the road with an average of 2.9 goals per match. Currently on a 5-2 run to the over 2.5 goals. They're only 2 unders in that span. They came against Arsenal and Crystal Palace, 2 teams that have really good defensive lines, and they have some of the lowest totals in the EPL, so it's understandable those 2 unders, but the rest of their matches, they're over. So this is a matchup that has consistently produced goal fests in recent years, albeit with both teams having different managers and in different situations. But even so, 5-1 run to the over 3.5 goals in the last 3 seasons between these 2. Tottenham's defense looks broken right now. Brentford can definitely hurt them here, especially since they rested some key players in their away match at Arsenal, so they will be fresh for this match. So I'm leaning on goals here. The over 2.5 goals at -115 looks like a decent way to bet on this match. Reminder, we have 2 4% best bets loaded for Saturday and Sunday. One of them is a same game parlay on Saturday, and one on Sunday is a side bet. 10-3 run in 4% releases over the last month, plus 24 units. 63% win rate in 4% releases in the last 12 months, plus 108 units. So you can find all those at wt.buzz/pl, where you also find the rest of my free plays. I'll have 2 more free plays for Sunday's EPL matches and 1 extensive free play for the MLS Cup final on Saturday between Inter Miami and Vancouver. Good luck. God bless.